Well, hello. So I'm here at DMG MORI UK in Coventry. I'm live here on YouTube and on LinkedIn and on our website, just for a few minutes to whet your appetite as to what these guys are showing at their open house. Now, the open house is on today, Tuesday. It's on tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday this week too. But not only that, if you can't make it this week, it is also on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. There's around about 20 machines on show, 5-axis machines, mill turn machines, multitasking, vertical machining centres, 5-axis machines, travelling column. There's loads of stuff here to see. You really should get yourself here. I'm just going to show you a couple of the highlights really quickly to some of the things that have impressed me. There's a fly there. This week or today so far. First one is this CTX 450. This is a Beta 450 TC. I did a post on this yesterday. Get yourself here to see this machine. Look at the speed this is machining, this impeller. It's a 30,000 RPM head. Now, that head is one of the smallest heads, or probably the smallest head in the world for a machine of this size, I'm told, by DMG MORI. Look at it move. Now, this impeller demo was produced previously on the predecessor model, and it took 5 hours. On this machine now, with the new Siemens S1 control and some of the other features on the machine, this demonstration is being performed in a cycle time of well, less than 30%. It's 30% quicker than it was before. Now, this machine is being fed by a Robo2Go. You can see here you've got a tray system, a drawer system. The billets are loaded on. They're put into the machine. They're taken out of the machine. These units are becoming really popular with DMG MORI's technology. It means you can keep this spindle, this machine running continuously. Now, this is a new launch, or was a new launch. It's the first time this has been seen here in the UK, and in fact, it's on a European road trip. So it will leave here after the event next week. Loads to talk about on that machine. I'm not going to go through it now. I'm going to do a separate video specifically on it. There's a DMU 40 Plus here. 5-axis machine, one of the smallest, or the smallest universal 5-axis machine in the DMG MORI portfolio, here to be seen. There's the NTX 1000. Here we see a lot of these machines on the circuit. Multitasking again, tool changes on this machine, the capability to do heavy-duty milling as well as turning, as well as other machining disciplines. You can see the part that this is actually simulating here on the machine, but just another one of their multitasking machines. Let's go this way to the DMF. I just want to show you this one quickly. Travelling column machine, DMF 200. If you're looking for something that's slightly larger, that's got more capacity, that's got 5-axis capability, which, here you can see the rotary axis integrated into the table. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to do like a machining operation like you've got here. We could have a longer component on the, a structural part on the table, as well as parts like you can see here. But what it means is you can machine all the sides of this component by indexing your rotary axis and tipping your B-axis head. Lots of features on the DMF that you need to come here and talk to the guys about. There's a horizontal machining center with the RPS system. There's the NLX 2500 with a gantry that you can see here or there in action. There's also the DMU 60 Evo 5-axis machine. What's interesting here is this is machining an impeller, and if you look at what we were looking at on the CTX Beta, the demonstrations are very similar, but being done on two completely different machines. So again, I think what they're trying to illustrate here is how these days modern technologies are very adaptable, and if you've got one of those parts, you're thinking, how can I make it better? How can I make it faster? Am I doing it in the wrong method? Then you can come kind of here and explore the different ideas, but also see kind of mind-blowing demos like this and machines of this size. This is the DMU 95 monoblock. The size of this machine. This is one of their most popular selling machines. The monoblock construction is a one-piece casting, really rigid. The aesthetics are great on this machine. The accessibility is good. You can crane parts in the top. You've of course got the advanced spindle technology that you would expect with DMG MORI. And I did mention earlier that all kinds of styles of machines, a VMC there, the CMX 800. Every machine shop is different. Every machine shop has a different requirement, whether it be a VMC, whether it be a 5-axis, a multitasking, or even a compact machine like this. This kind of, I mean, I saw this machine, I think it was in Fronton this year, or maybe even last year, but it's, I just love looking at the technologies when they're so almost like compact and small, yet so quick and agile. I mean, look at that head just move there. How cool is that? This is actually now showing a medical component that's being machined. So you could say this machine is great for the medical sector. It can be used in all various sectors for those smaller, more intricate parts, complex parts. You've got 2 spindles. You've obviously got your B-axis head. You've got your tool arrangement here. You can have, I think it's between 60 and 200 tools. Maybe a bit less, but you can obviously specify what you need when you're looking at purchasing the machine. Last thing I'm going to show you before I tell you need to come here to see these things in more detail is the Celos X control. If I look at this now as a setup, I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm using my iPad, touchscreen stuff. This is exactly where these machines are going and how advanced they are. You can do things on here like look at your energy monitoring, you know, the cost of using the machine. It's not just buying, it's not the tooling, it's not the material. How much is it going to cost me to run? You can do all that on this machine here. You've got your net service. You can dial straight into DMG MORI Messenger. You can get it to message you if there's an issue with the machine. There is so much to see here at the open house this week. There's another 5-axis over there with a pallet system on. The event's on today, it's on tomorrow, and it's on Thursday, and it's also on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. I've just scratched the surface. We're going to be posting a lot more from this event over the next week or two of individual reviews on some of the different technologies. But I just wanted to show you the level of equipment, the level of technologies that are here, so you can come here yourself to the headquarters in Coventry to